Hi, it's Mick. This is tutorial number 6. This is error boundary exceeded Z for ATCs and FTCs using a tool length measuring switch or a tool length measuring pad. I've created my file in Aspire. Here's the 2 grooves I want to cut in. I'm zeroing off the corner. This is my table. I'm zeroing off the corner of my table. So we save the tool pass, we do the cut depths, we're good to go. Since I have my since I want to zero off the corner of my table, I have to get rid of these green boxes. We don't have a green box by Z because that's not really common with a FTC or an ATC. So I click on clear green box, but it's G92, takes the green boxes out. I'm going to load the file and I'm going to get an error message. So I'm not going to move the camera. I hit enter. The router moves to my dedicated location where I change my bits. I hit enter. It's going across to the tool length measuring switch or pad. As you see, it's lowering down. When it hits it, I'll get a red. There we go. I have a 4-second delay for the router to come on. Then we lower down and we get a boundary exceeded. So how do we get rid of this? What I'm going to do is clear the screen, Control C if you didn't know. I'm going to jog the route a bit. You can see it down here, it's the red circle. I'm just going to jog it, move it up a little bit. Since we have a blue box, if I type in Z0 at the top here and hit enter, it's down, it's touching my table. So what we've got to do is basically trick Wincnc, well not trick it, but we got to lower the blue box. So the way you lower the blue box is type in M37 Z point, I'm going to go down 0.4 of an inch. So if I hit that, Wincnc, now the blue box is set at 0.4. I'm on my spoiler board, but it's really 0.4 above 0. So what you do next, I'm going to move you to the screen. I'm going to move you to my CNC. Over the table. I'm going to lift it up a fraction. Then I'm going to jog it forward, make sure you don't hit any limit switches, and I'm going to type in Z0. Then it will go down to the spoiler board. If I go forwards, you can actually see I am way down lower than the spoiler board itself. So now the trick is to click on calibrate switch, and this will tell the switch that it is actually, that's the new 0. So there it goes. So it's calibrated just to show. I'm going to type in Z0 again. Well, I didn't bother typing in Z0 because I showed that before. I'm not going to push you back to the screen. So now if I load my file again, which we know is file, open, load the file, press enter. Mine goes across to the change tool position, press enter again. Touch down, touch the switch, or touch off as they officially call it. I have a 4-second delay for the router to get up to speed. So I just paused it so you can actually see it's cutting it. I'll just run it again. These feeds and speeds are high, well the feed is no speed. The feed rate is high. Pause it again for a second. So the only thing you've got to be really careful of is now I'm doing a jog across to the next cut. So you have to make sure that your safe Z's are high enough. You don't want it to come up 0.1 of an inch if I'm 0.4 in the material, otherwise you're going to hit the side of your grooves. Press enter. So it will go down again for the next groove. When it's finished, come up, go back to Z again. X0, Y0. So that is how you do the boundary exceeding Z minus, the way around it. Again, this is for a CAMaster machine using Wincnc. If you have any other machines, you might want to try, might want to read your manual or something like that. The only question that you've got to be careful of now is I am still below my spoiler board. So to really fix that, since I raised it down 0.4, I go to my screen and I type in Z.4, and that will actually take me to the spoiler board. That will actually jog me down. 1 second. So I would type in Z.4. So now I'm back on the top of my spoiler board again. The round bit rotates. I have to click calibrate switch again to get it back to its original Z0 on the table. So now we should be back to normal. Z0 is back on my, just let me do it with the Z0, enter. So now I'm back on the table. So just a very quick recap. You lower the tool to the table or use your existing blue box. Type in G37 Z.4 in my case. Move it off the table, type in Z0, do a calibrate switch, run your toolpath. When you're finished, raise it 0.4 of an inch to bring it back to the original Z, then do a calibrate switch, and now we're back to where we were before we started. Okay, hope that helps. Bye.